Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to a new episode, and we're gonna talk to Vatras now, and we're gonna turn into quests.
I've delivered your message.
Accept my thanks, and now pick your reward.
Well, a king's sorrel is actually the most valuable option.
The Brothers of the Ring have sent me to you.
Good. I've been awaiting you. I shall send you through the portal together with the other water mages. You are to track down the former Ore Baron Raven and find out why he has taken the citizens of Corinus. We here shall continue to try and deal with the threat posed by the bandits. Bring this letter to Satyrus. He will set your tasks from now on. May Adonis guide you.
Okie dokie. Let's go and visit the water mages then. And yes, I know some of you might be asking, there is also the matter of this guy over here on the bench. We are gonna take care of him eventually, before we reach chapter 3. Namely, he's gonna ask us to blackmail somebody. He's basically a psychopath, and we will deal with him when the time happens. So if you accept, as we did, if you accept his offer to give you a pass for Corinus, he's gonna blackmail you for it, because he assumes you're a convict. So let's see, we need to visit Nefarious. Give him the last ornament.
About the missing ornaments.
Yes?
Here, I have another.
Oh, that's terrific. Now I have them all. Now all we have to do is put them together. We will have to use our combined powers to fit the piece back into a ring. Here, I can give you some gold coins for your trouble. Follow me.
Okay. And in order to expedite this process, we're gonna teleport a couple of times. Actually, we need to visit Satyrus first. By the way, the message that Vatras gave us for Satyrus basically says that Satyrus assumes that we are the chosen one, a chosen of either Enos or Adonos. Oh, not this one. It has to be this one, yeah. Vatras' letter to Satyrus. So let's talk to Satyrus.
I belong to the Ring of Water now.
As I see, you bear our secret sign, the aquamarine ring. And I see in your eyes that you speak the truth. Very well. I shall accept your entrance into our ranks. But bear in mind that this comes with a great responsibility. And I hope for your sake that you'll do it justice.
Okay. Come on, get over here already. We have a job to do, guys. So Mixer, Merdarion, Kronos is there. There need to be 6 water mages. Okay. Who could teach me about magic? Merdarion?
Can you teach me anything about magic?
Once we're over there.
Okay.
There. And now, step aside.
And thus the ritual to repair it begins. Quick save over here. It's actually a pretty neat animation, considering the technological limitations of the early 2000s. So this ritual takes a few seconds, and then one of them will speak to us. Not sure if time is a trigger or a certain amount of animations they do. And FYI, here's a neat little thing. You can see these...
The ornament has been put back together. Since you brought us the necessary fragments, you should also set them into the portal. Go to Satyrus and let him give you the reassembled ring. Hopefully, the portal will then open.
Hopefully. So, earlier you could see certain explosions happening in this little stone... What's the word for it? I know the word in Romanian. It's not a pedestal. Let's... stone slab, for a lack of a better word. So all of those spells were actually centered on this little stone here as their target. So it was a neat little coding thing they did. Let's close Marvin mode. It was a neat little coding thing they did. So they would have the water mages target the stones for the spells. So they gave you the impression of a ritual. Okay, give me the ring.
Give me the ring. I shall open the portal.
Good. As a new member, you should be granted this honor. However, I'm still waiting for a message from Vatras. Until I receive it, we cannot go.
I have a message from Vatras for you.
Very interesting. All right. Here, take the ring. We shall gather at the portal and wait for you. If Nefarious is right, the portal will open as soon as you insert the ring there.
Okay. He will be right. Can you teach me anything about magic, though?
Can you teach me anything about magic?
So that you can once... No.
Yeah, you are gonna teach me something about magic when we get there. Alright, so we're pretty much well equipped. We have a small stash of money left. What we're basically gonna do is open the portal. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. I need to brew up some speed potions. I really do. Okay. What is that? Nefarious.
What now?
What are you waiting for? Go, and get out of our way.
Wow, that's really polite of you, isn't it? Okay, fine.
Show me how to...
What should your...
No, thank you. Don't need this. Found out anything new?
Not really.
And you? Do you have anything else to say?
Can you teach...
Once we're over...
Nope. Okie dokie. And this little slot here on the left opens the portal. Now, that is an animation right there. Seriously, really cool animation. I have to give props to the developers. Satyrus.
So that you know.
Okay, this is it, guys. Stargate time. So let's save the game right here. No. Stargate time. Or should I say Chapai time? Yeah, Stargate is one of my favorite TV series, by the way. So we are on the other side of the portal. Let's pop some light. Slightly dark here. But a few holy light spells, but honestly, the light kind of sucks. Like, it does this weird disco thing. What do we have here? We have some enemies in the other chamber. Skeleton over here, some coal, some gold, a dagger, some more gold. Okay, anything else? And these statues, some of the things that they hold can be read, some are simply decorative. can't remember if these ones could be red or not, but it's always worth a shot. So, nope. These ones, nada. Okay. So, what do we have? We have a few of these stone sentinels. Wow, they really take no damage from the ice arrow spell.
Nothing to be had there.
Pretty much have to face tank them then. Let's see. Could we try... What if we summon some wolves? Do the wolves attack them? Let's pop some mana, a mana potion, pure mana. No? I don't think the wolves are actually doing anything. Oh, they are actually. I did not expect the wolves to actually be useful in this situation. So I bought a few summoning scrolls just for fun because a few fights in the game can be made laughably easy by summoning 10 goblins or summoning 10 wolves. Simply because the AI cannot handle swarming tactics. So yeah, I don't think we can read any of these. Let's see what else we can loot. So
What with?
there's a pedal still here, but we do not have an item to interact with. There is one of these... Oh, you died. They do give meat.
Nothing to be had there.
They do give meat when
Nothing to be had there.
their summoning timer runs out. Okay. So what else we have? We have... I think we have some rats in this little cave. Well, cave system, tunnel system. What do we have? Nothing on the left, nothing on the right. A potion over here. So we are on the unexplored part of the island, and this part is called Jharkendar. So it seems to be an old civilization forgotten by time and history.
Adanos be thanked. You are finally here. We thought you would not show up again.
What? How are you already here?
You went through the portal and we followed you. It did not take long before we arrived here. However, you were not there. We have been here for several days.
Several days? How can that be?
After we could not find you anywhere, Nefarious sought to ascertain what might have gone wrong. He seemed to be thoroughly baffled until now. Well, now you are here and can begin your work.
What happened in the meantime?
We have collected many new insights. The earthquakes do indeed appear to be stronger here. We are not very far from their center now. The builders of these old structures erected a city here in their day. So much we can already say. However, for some reason their culture came to an end. But so far, we can only speculate as to why.
What about Raven?
In his letter, Raven spoke of a temple, and that he was trying to get inside. We are unanimously of the opinion that it is a temple of Adanos that Raven seeks to desecrate. The earthquakes are obviously the result of unholy incantations, which keep colliding with a powerful spell. The gates of the temple are magically sealed, and this is the very magic that makes the stone sentinels arise. The temple is defending itself. We must stop Raven before he can penetrate into the Holy of Holies.
Have you found a trace of the missing people?
Only yesterday we found the body of a fisherman. He was lying under one of the ruins to the east. It looks as though the fisherman was from Corinus. You should look into this.
What does Raven want in the temple?
We only know that it has to do with a powerful artifact that is somehow connected to Adanos and Beliar. We can certainly assume that he is not up to anything good.
Raven is only a former ore baron, not a magician. How can he carry out an invocation like that?
Perhaps it is not he himself, but rather a renegade magician in his pay. One way or another, we must avert the evil.
What happens next?
We shall remain here and continue studying the ancient culture. The old scripts of the builders conceal a great many secrets which we must reveal, if we want to understand what happened here back then. Meanwhile, you must do a few things for us.
What should I do?
You must find Raven and prevent him from desecrating the Temple of Adanos.
You mean I should kill him?
If that is the only way to stop him, then in Adanos' name, yes. On your way, collect all the ancient relics and inscriptions of the builders you can find and bring them to us. We must know more about these people and their demise. Only when we see through Raven's plans can we thwart them. Furthermore, you must find a way to free the slaves.
Is that all? I could do that left-handed.
I know that is much to ask. Regard it as a chance to regain my trust.
I'll get going then.
One more thing. Raven has gathered a large number of bandits about him. In your absence, we have fetched another member of the Ring of Water here. We sent him into the swamp. He did not come back. We suspect that the bandits attack everyone who does not look as they do. So, acquire some of the bandits' armor. That is the only way you'll get close to them without being attacked right away.
Wait a minute. What poor swine did you send into the swamp?
His name was Lance. I'm afraid he did not get very far.
Where will I find bandit armor that fits me?
There seems to be a camp of pirates to the west. As far as we know, they're in contact with the bandits. I do not think that they will attack you if you approach them. Perhaps you can find some help with them.
Can you teach me the circles of magic?
You are a magician of fire. What would Pyrakar say about that?
No one needs to know.
I see that you are serious, so I shall comply with your request. However, should I get the impression that our knowledge is in the wrong hands, you will no longer be able to count on my help. So you had better not disappoint me.
I want to learn a higher level of magic.
Come back once you've had more experience.
About Ray.
Do you have any?
Nothing's.
I advise you not.
Okay.
About. I think.
We already know this sort of stone tablet. There must be more.
I'll see whether I.
Good, but hurry. May Adanos.
So Raven used to be Gomez's right-hand
I'm
man.
tremendously relieved to see that you have arrived here unscathed.
How is it that you arrived here before me?
We traveled through a curious dimension. Who knows what detours you took?
And now, can I use the portal again?
We came here directly. It obviously works quite well. Of course, I'll let you know if I have the suspicion that it could be otherwise.
What have you done here up to now?
I'm studying the history of the builders, and I'm trying to understand why they closed the portal. It looks very much as though they wanted to hide the sunken city from the rest of the world. Terrible things happened here many years ago. They were seized by something awful. There was a dreadful civil war shortly before the downfall of the city, if their records can be believed. The streets were in flames, and a flood which devoured everything ultimately sealed the fate of the builders. The few who survived the inferno closed this part of the island in the hope of locking up the chaos.
Did you say that there was a flood?
Adanos himself appeared to them to end the madness. He razed the city to the ground.
What made the builders so agitated?
One of their own devoted himself to evil. He was a great commander named Quahodron. Returning from a successful battle outside the protecting walls of the city, he brought the evil with him. All of his followers fell to the madness a short time later and began to battle with the common folk. The civil war that followed reduced everything to rubble.
And we fools have reopened the portal.
I'm not happy about that either, believe you me. But what choice did we have? If we cannot stop what is happening here, then Corinus will suffer exactly the same fate that once befell the builders of this ancient city.
True.
What do you think we will find here?
I can only speculate about that. You should talk to Satyrus. He has a certain idea.
The trip through this portal is safe?
I haven't had any reservations so far.
Can you impart your knowledge of magic to me?
I can instruct you in the creation of runes, and Kronos can sell you the formulas for them. He always has his rune books with him.
Yeah, okay. The first thing we want to do is simply talk to all the water mages. Now, this area of, or should I say, this entire map actually has a lot of plants. Most of them are useless plants. Well, not necessarily useless, but they don't offer a lot of whatchamacallit benefits. Not sure if there was a mantis over here that these guys kill or not. Huh. So let's see how we don't have a lot until we level up. So let's kill some. Ooh, earthquakes. Nice. Let's kill some mantids. Mantis. Oops, wrong spell. Is that a sleep spell I just used? Fire arrow, why not? That's a very weak spell. Let's see, what other spells can we use? Small lightning, why not? I just want the experience, to be honest, so we can level up and learn the next level of magic.
Nothing to be had there.
And we are very close to leveling up. So just a few more kills. 1, 2. And that's it. That was actually faster than I expected.
Nothing there.
Okay. Anybody else? So yeah, this area is pretty much a jungle biome, so to speak. These mantis, by the way, are reskin mine crawlers. Not very dangerous. Oh yeah, by the way, we should equip the armor of the Ring of Water because it does offer better protection.
Nothing there. Nothing to plunder.
We're out of mana, so we need to drink some more. Oops. I have no idea what I used. Okay. I really need to be careful about spell usage at this point, so I think I used medium. Okay. Let's use the light ones first. Okay.
Nothing there.
That had a very weird sound effect to it. Huh. Wonder if my graphics card is acting up again.
Nothing there to be had there.
Okay. That's 2 dead snappers and 1 snapper is actually stuck. What can we use? Couple of fireballs. Yep. Snappers that used to be so scary in the beginning of the game now are basically a joke. If you simply have the right potions and, the right scrolls.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
Okay, so we're not gonna explore any further than this. We're just gonna go back and let's see. I have a bunch of healing scrolls I prepared ahead of time specifically because I wanted to be well stocked. Now, Jharkendar as an island is actually it has a lot of threats. It has a lot of It has a lot of powerful enemies that can quickly kill you. So we will be taking some damage, and I do expect to use up maybe a third of our resources. Now, this is a pirate we're gonna skip for now. Right now, our main goal, talk to all of the water mages, see what they have to say, get a map of the area. Now, let's see. And these 5, they're not exactly pentagrams. These 5, whatchamacallit, ancient places of power are actually teleporters.
How's it going?
Listen, curious, don't you think? These teleporter stones don't appear to function, and yet you can hear them hum. Although they aren't active, a certain energy rests in them nevertheless.
What do you think needs to be done to activate them?
I have an idea about that. I just need proof for my suspicion. I had a feeling days ago that I had seen this sort of construction somewhere before. I suspect that we have to supply them with a damn large amount of magical energy to get them back into service.
How do these teleporter stones get their power?
The builders were a very highly developed people. They use properties of magic that we have never seen. A network of teleporter stones was built so the builders could move quickly from one place in the city to another. The stones here obviously form a kind of center.
What could provide enough magical energy?
I can only think of one thing: a magical focus. I mean, one of the 5 focus stones that were used to create the magical barrier in the Valley of the Mines. As far as I know, you had to get them back for us a while ago.
Yes, I can remember. Where are the focus stones now?
They were entrusted to me. I am supposed to keep them safe until we find another use for them. The way it looks, the time is ripe now.
You said you need proof for your suspicion.
A magical focus should be connected to these stones, but I don't know where.
Where have you seen these teleporter stones before?
You were in the penal colony too. Didn't you ever notice those stones? I am quite sure that they still can be found there today.
I've heard enough. Give me a focus stone. I will try to get the teleporters to work.
All right, but be careful with it. You hear? Satyrus will have my head if we lose them.
Can you teach me your magic skills?
I can show you how to increase your magic power.
I want to increase my magic power.
Nope. Okay, this is your
Hey,
game.
you! Did you expect this here?
Not at all. I'm awestruck at how large the city must have been. Most of the buildings were buried under stone and earth, but the ruins that have survived the ages are spread all over the land. There must have been thousands living here.
What will I find out there?
In the east, there's a large fortress in a gigantic swamp. As far as we can judge from here, the bandits have taken refuge there. If I were you, I wouldn't go down there. They've set up many outposts and guards. You'd better avoid the swamp until you have more experience, or find a way to go around the bandits. In the west, we have discovered some pirates. I'm not sure, but I believe they have also discovered us. They don't seem too perturbed by our presence, though.
Tell me more about the area.
What do you want to know?
What is in the north?
If the records of the builders are believed, then you'll find a large valley encircled by cliffs. Drought and desert sand dominate the landscape there.
What will I find if I go to the south?
The land in the south is very rugged. You'll find serpentine paths, waterfalls, and ruins carved out of the rock there.
What was in the east again?
The Great Swamp. The area is very dangerous. Not only are the bandits lurking there, but also extremely dangerous animals. You should be careful.
Were you ever in the west?
No, but the coast must be there somewhere. That's probably where the pirates have their camp. To the east, not far from here, we found the body of a fisherman. You should take a look at it.
Where were the bandits again?
They have a sort of fortress with many outposts in the east. To get to them, you'll have to cross the large swamp.
Where did you see the pirates?
They were running around not too far to the west of here. I think they were hunting.
Is there a map of this area?
Kronos has made one. He will surely let you have it.
Can you teach me your skills?
I can instruct you in the art of alchemy, and I can show you how to teach your will-o'-the-wisp to search for objects.
Okie dokie. So the nice part is that the water mages are basically instructors for almost anything. And the map that Kronos has
Hey,
is...
you!
Nice to see you. We feared the worst.
It wasn't all that bad. How's it going?
This is a very dangerous region here. Some of the animals in the area have never been seen by anyone before us. Close by, there is a large swamp that managed to grow for several hundred years without anyone noticing. Not a day goes by that we aren't attacked by beasts from the swamp. I advise you to be careful if you go for a stroll here.
Okay, the map...
Let's deal.
The map that he has isn't actually a cheap one. One of the water mages. But we are gonna need one, so let's buy some of the stuff he has. Why not? Storm, Water Fist. We're gonna trade later with him. Okay, now I think we're nearing the end of the episode, so in the next episode we're gonna explore this area with a bit more gusto. We're gonna explore this area in detail. Right now I want to use the focus stone we were given to activate the pedestals. I knew I remember something about rats.
Nothing to be had there.
We're gonna activate the pedestal because those teleporter stones will act as shortcuts for us later on through this map. And we'll also get some nice experience for it. Okay, let's activate the pedestal.
What with?
It's active, and we can just jump through it. And jump through it again. And now you can simply talk to Merdarian so he can give you another focus. No, this is not Merdarian. This is Riordian, I think. Yep. Merdarian has to be this guy.
I've activated one of the teleporter stones.
I can see that, so I was right. I have talked to the others about it. We want you to try to activate all the teleporter stones. It would be a great help in our investigations if we could move quickly from one part of the city to another. Here is another focus stone. Activate them all if you can.
I'll try.
It was a nice experience boost, actually. 500 experience. So last thing I want to do, go to Saturus, have him teach us the second circle of magic. If I can actually find him. Where is the old guy? Okay, there he is. Oh yeah, and we also have a map of the area. So basically this is Jharkendar. We are right smack dab in the middle of the map where we start. So the swamp is in the east. To the west we have the west coast. And the map of Jharkendar isn't particularly large, but it is pretty interesting to explore.
I want to learn a higher level of magic.
Yep.
Yes, you are ready to increase your knowledge. Enter now the second circle of magic. May Adonos give you the strength to use the power now granted to you, wisely.
Okay, thank you.
May Adonos protect you.
And now we can actually learn how to use Nice Lance. Right, Mixer? Was it Mixer?
Wait a minute.
Not Mixer, not Kronos, not Saturus. Merdarian? Nope. Must have been Nefarious, I think. Or the Ordian. One of these guys.
Wait a minute.
Nope. You guys look alike so much from a distance. I wish you had different faces or something like that. Well, actually, they do have different faces.
Hey!
Different robes. They would have needed different robes. Okay, second circle of magic. I want them to learn a nice lance. It's stupid that the fireball costs 10 learning points and it's weaker than a nice lance. But we are gonna learn a fireball at one point, simply because it's slightly cheaper. Okay. And now that we know how to create one, let's create one. Let's craft a nice lance so we can actually have a decent rune. So create the ice lance, and then we're gonna end the episode right here. Ice lance. Oh yeah, we need the spell scroll. Sorry. My bad. Go back to Kronos. I should have popped it.
Hey, you!
Okay, let's... Ice lance, thank you. Pam. Yeah, we need the spell scroll. Doesn't really make sense, but whatever. Game mechanics, man. Game mechanics. Okay, rune created. And we finally have a decent combat rune. This is gonna be 5. It's gonna be 6. It's gonna be, let's say, 6, 7, and let's say 8. Yeah, seems legit. So on Ice Lance, Great Rune costs 20 mana but does 100 damage points. Way stronger than a Fireball. Okay guys, I think this is a perfect moment to end the episode right here, so I want to wish you all a lovely day. It's already evening here. And I'm gonna see you in the next episode where we are gonna start exploring the nearby area. So as always guys, remember, the most important story in the world is your own. Cheers, and take care of yourselves.